Alright. First off, is my audio okay? I'm pretty sure it is. Because I have not changed the settings from last stream. Either way, I'm gonna do one really quickly, so give me 2 seconds to pull up the stream. Okay, it seems fine. I don't think it's too bad. I might be a little loud, actually. Hold on. Actually, I can just move the mic here. Or, sorry, not a little loud, a little quiet. Alright! Nobody's here yet. That's... I don't know if that's good, bad. I'm not sure yet. I haven't played since... Oh! One thing I do need to change. My chat box needs to be slightly raised. There we go. Okay, I watched my, I watched one of my VODs back, and the chat box was halfway down the freaking... Oh my god. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. It's not back yet, unfortunately, but it will be soon enough once the Unity update patches through, and then we go crazy, and then I start uploading, and then, you know, I have to go and ask people for information, because I can't provide that myself, in terms of, like, you know, what's good, what's bad, that sort of thing. I don't know if I've gotten rusty, or the meta's just changed, or both. But it's everything in between. Let's go. I don't know. It's been a lot. Somebody purchased my experience share that I put up on the market earlier today. Interesting. Yeah, you know, back when I made videos and I told people you could just sell experience shares because there's, like, no way they're gonna decrease in value, because no, there's like, everybody needs them, but they're so oversaturated. They're everywhere. I would say, like, nerf the drop rate? I don't know. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? I would say like, okay, that's the one thing that I'm really, really concerned about. I don't know how they're gonna fix the market. I just don't. I just don't know how they're gonna do it. I don't know if I can give a solution for them to do it. Because I know they're in deep shit right now. Because everything is so overpriced. I'm on a school computer. Yeah, that's okay. Hey, you know what? In about a month, it'll be back, and I'll post a video being like, oh yeah, Chromebook kids rejoice because Unity patch is coming through early February. We hope. I swear to God, if Brody delays it again, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm stuck at the last Hoenn gym, but I'm already further than my old account. Oh, that's I don't know if it's... I got banned 18 months ago. If it was before 2022, yeah, I hope so too. Because that delays my content, and it delays other people playing, you know? If they just don't... If they don't put it out, it delays my content and, you know, what people want to see from me. And then it also delays the kids that don't have access to, you know, a Windows or Mac computer. Or don't pay for Puffin Premium, or whatever the hell. We're stuck on the ground gym in Unova. Yeah. I don't remember any of the gyms. Good news is, though, if you have not voted on my poll, on my community tab on my channel, skill issue. If you have not voted on that, apparently I'm redoing all 70 episodes of my guide series because, my god, are the Kanto ones bad. For once it actually is. Yeah. You know. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you for the EV reset. Freaking nerd. Anyways. Yeah, it delays my content, it delays everybody else being able to play. And I've had the itch to do content, and it's just like, if I post something, then it's gonna get written over, basically, because the Unity patch is gonna be this huge update with, like, everything. Right? They're gonna do, like, what? A completely reworked Clan Wars. They're gonna do Kalos, hopefully. They're gonna do Mega Evolutions. They're gonna do, like, all this crap. And if I do anything, then it's just gonna be written over. Like, I don't know what to do. And then people are like, dude, please come back. The YouTube content on this game is absolutely atrocious. Or it's not atrocious, it's just, I think they've said it's like copy-paste stuff. So it's like everybody, you know, everybody does the same, like, competitive stuff. Which, you know, people are like, please come back, we need more guides. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know how to do that. And then they're asking for, like, which I can understand, right? They're asking for stuff like, oh yeah, I wish they would just do the updates and stages. See, that's my problem. Is because they wanted it to be like this huge, like, monumental update. And if they just ported it, like, with no updates, they just pushed it out, it would have been fine. The player base would have remained the same, and it wouldn't have declined, it wouldn't have done anything. And they want to make it this huge thing, which I can understand, right? Like, it's a thing of, oh, come back here, you know, we have all this new stuff. But why not just put the update out and then be like, hey, we have all this new stuff, and put it in another huge patch? I don't know. It just seems, at the very least, keep the player base that you have. Because, to be honest, there are some really freaking committed people. Like, genuinely, like, it's their life to play this game. And that's... I'm gonna be dead serious. I love this game, but that's a little crazy. Right? Like, Unity and Kalos, and then, like, everything a month later. Yeah, exactly. Like, Kalos, they had the map half done by the has there been any massive updates? So, from what I have gathered, it has been a reworked Clan Wars, which is basically like, there's nothing different, it's just the tier rules changed, and then mining nerfs. If they do it huge, then it's guaranteed more problems for everyone. Yeah, because nobody's gonna know what the fuck to do. I'm not gonna know what the fuck to do, and then people are gonna be like, yo, what do I do? And I'm like, I don't know. Right? It's a whole cycle. And it's awful. There's no way they haven't finished it at least 2 years ago. So they finished it, or it was halfway done. No, I'm sorry, they were doing Kalos in a custom region at the same time. I don't know what the custom region is. I'm more curious on Kalos, if anything. But, it's just, they have a lot to clean up on their plate, and a lot of people have said it's the custom is never, okay, that's fair. That's fine. I don't want to have to learn, like, a new random region, right? I just don't know. I'm not sure how this game is gonna kind of roll out things, because I know they're gonna do a ton in the Unity patch, and then nobody's not gonna know what to do for like a week. Chest hunters are gonna cry if they do custom regions? Oh yeah, because they're, well, no, they'll just learn the map. Like, it's not too hard. I'm gonna advertise. I always feel like such an asshole when I advertise. I know that it's like normal, but has anybody said anything since I've got on, actually? No. Okay, wow. All right. I will take that. Aurora Vale is no. No. That's one of those TMs that you get like 50 or 60 of and you just can't do anything with them. What's that one TM that everybody has and like nobody uses? Oh, Brine TM. Everybody gets a freaking Brine TM drop from water types and they just, it's so useless. Yeah, the TMs that are like really highly sought after, Infestation, yeah. The TMs that are like really highly sought after are stuff like Swords Dance. Stealth Rock is like a huge TM. If you get Stealth Rock, you can sell that for a ton. Oh, what else? Earthquake is always there, but the Earthquake price has gone substantially down, which is surprising. I think it's because of the introduction of the TM boxes, and people just kept... Sub is only 200k. I had to pay 190k for Dark Pulse. Toxic, I feel like, has also been severely capped from what it used to be because of the TM boxes. Like, before they didn't have, like, the whole... Oh, you know... However many you roll, you get, you know, one more point towards, like, a rare TM or whatever. Before they did that, Toxic and things like Toxic, Dark Pulse, Sub, Earthquake, them shits were like 800, 900k. Now they're like 200. You can go pick up a, maybe not Stealth Rock. I think Stealth Rock is still expensive as hell. But, Earthquake is 200k, I'm pretty sure. Last I checked. I can go check right now. Hold on. Alright. So, Earthquake is 26, correct? Or is it 28? I mean, I know I can just look up Earthquake, but it's easier to just do TM26. 230. This would have been like 800k before that TM box change, or before the boxes overhaul. It wasn't just TM boxes, it was everything. And then Stealth Rock is 76. Oh, wow. They need to change the TM you get from the box from Toxic to, like, Hidden Power. Yeah, but Hidden Power you can buy at casinos. Okay, Hidden Power is probably the same. It's the same thing as Stealth Rock. Yeah, Hidden Power is able to be bought from casinos. Or the casino. There's only one casino in the game. I think it's only like 10,000? 20,000? I don't know. Oh, what's another one? Taunt. Taunt's a huge one. I think Taunt is really... Really? You're kidding. What's Dark Pulse? Oh, that's not. It's supposed to be 97. Okay, what is the Dark Pulse TM? I cannot type. I'm sorry. I'm like... I'm 79. 200... Everything I know is just so cheap. How the Okay. I guess... Okay, how much are IV resets? IV resets have probably been severely capped. Oh, well, that's obvious. Okay, what normal IV reset? I mean, the market's still, like... Okay, what's the Swords Dance TM like? Wow. Man, everything is super freaking cheap compared to I remember a time where EXP shares were like 100,000 because they were so freaking rare, and then they introduced elites and it dropped like substantially. It went from like 100,000 to like 20,000, and then it stayed 20,000 for a while, and it's down to like 9K or something. They have it good, okay? The new players have it. Oh my god, Ice Beam, the Ice Beam TM has been so oversaturated. Good old days of 500K Toxic. The Ice Beam TM has been so freaking over. I have like 4 of them, right? Because you would just sit there. The times when moonstones were a luxurious item. What are moonstones now? Moonstone. I remember moonstone everybody went nuts over. Moonstones used to be like 200K. Oh my god. How many do I have? 4. I have 4 of them. If I was playing in 2017 and I had 4 of them, I'd be getting about $1 million. I feel bad that people who play have to put up with market being this cheap. They used to be, oh, they used to be 800K. Okay, so here's what I propose. We take elite Pokemon completely out of the game because they've broken it. Right? Increased TM drops, increased EXP share drops, increased evolution item drops, all this, increased IV reset drops, everything. Man, that's nuts. All right, what's toxic? What's toxic at right now? How many toxic TMs do I have? I have 2. Okay, that's more than I thought I would have. Oh, protect. Protect was a huge one. If you got a protect TM, you would have gone nuts, and it's now like 400K. Evo Stone drops should have been as rare as... Okay, maybe not as rare as Feather drops, because Feather drops are like... That's a little insane. Feather drops are like, what, 1 in 9,000? I'd be okay with like a 1 in 1,000 drop rate. That would be fine, because you can get away with having increased rates on stuff, because the encounter rate is so fast. Instead of having to go through a whole animation, it's just, it's there, and then you can kill it, and then you go back. Right? God. What was another big one? Calm Mind. Calm Mind, I remember, was a huge TM. Oh my god. Oh, Psyshock. Psyshock. Psyshock should go for like 400. Really? Okay. No, not on the feathers, on the Evo Stone drops. The feathers are fine. The feathers I don't care about. Like, if 1 in, 9,000 for a feather drop, like with an electric type lead, that's fine. I'm talking about, like, he's proposing the idea that stuff like moonstones and waterstones should have the same rarity as a feather drop. So moonstones would be 1 in 9,000. Waterstones would be 1 in 9,000. Firestones would be 1 in 9,000. Yeah, so I'd be okay with that. I don't know. I feel like... But I feel like if he gets rid of elites, he's gonna get rid of, like... Seems a little too rare. I mean, I could go down to, like, 1 in 900. That would be fine. I don't mind. I'm not sure. It's a whole thing. The problem is, if he takes out elites, he's taking out a huge chunk of the game. Right? Okay. First off, let me change this, because I am not at 1K legendless, I'm at 2K legendless. Cool. Anyways. They're taking out, if they get rid of elites, right? Completely get rid of them. Never happened. They're making all their tokens, well, I guess the tokens could be, like, converted into, like, PvP tokens or some crap, right? Like, they did that for Master Shop. Once the Master Shop ticket got completely removed, then they gave us, like, what? It was, like, 3,000 PvP tokens or something nuts. It was crazy. But if they get rid of elites completely, I mean, the good of that would be you don't have to worry about super strong Pokemon when you're trying to fight through Ancient Dungeon or something crazy. They should remove Elite Shop to bring back Master Shop. Well, Master Shop was just... Okay, see, then at that point, once you have the Master Shop back, if you put the Master Shop back and nothing changed, right? Do you know how many people are filthy freaking stinky rich in this game? The Master Ball economy would be just absurd, right? Because what people have found out is that older decorative items sell for a lot of money. So once an event comes out and the decorative items come back, or like the seasonal yearly decorative items come back, they buy like, oh my god, some dude spent, I think it was foreign, I heard it from someone, I don't know if this is true, he spent like 100 grand, right, just on like mounts and decorative items just to sell it back like the next year or the next 2 years, right? And you get so freaking rich off of that shit. Alright? I really do think that the best case, like, seriously, okay, maybe don't bring back the 2014 ones just for the sake of, oh, it's rare, you know, oh, I have a Santa hat, it's so rare, you know, look at me. That's fine. But like 2015 onward, just like make a rotation of items so that people can't, you know, start making a shitload of money. And then once they make a shitload of money, they can just buy everything. Like you don't need to grind, you don't need to do anything. And then I don't know what they get out of it after that. Right? Like you could... Everything good about Master Shop was that it wasn't tradable. Now Brody added it into the casino, which makes it not as much of a priority for Ancient Dungeon? Oh, because the Ancient Key was in. Oh, I'm so glad that I got the Ancient Key before the Master Shop change. Because then I would have to gamble for it. Oh, God. That was awful. The Altering Cave drop wasn't too bad, but... Man, I hate gambling. It's because I'm a naturally... Or I like to believe that I'm a naturally unlucky person. I don't know. Oh, maybe it was something different. Okay. So... is the Tooth Half or the... Which one is the Ancient... or not Ancient Dungeon drop, the Altering Cave drop. Which one is that? Is that Tooth Half or... I'm pretty sure it's Loop. Loop would be the drop. And then if Tooth Half was PP Shop, then, I mean, it's not too bad. The fact that you need a key from Master Shop was so good back then because you didn't have to spend as much money for spec items. Yeah. Oh god, where can you get spec items now? Nobody wanted to play Clan War. Yeah, I feel like they should have a balance, right? Like, now that I've got this explained to, I used to be in the camp of, oh, they should get rid of Deoxys from the from you know, the competitive shop, right? Because it would be more accessible to like, just add, like, I put something like absurd on there. Like, I put like 500 elite tokens or something crazy, you get a Deoxys. And then people were like, oh, well, you know, there's this loop that goes around in the game where the PvP players battle and they roll Deoxys, and then they give the or they trade over or sell the Deoxys to the PvE players, and then the PvE players take that Deoxys and they hunt more Pokemon so that the competitive people can use it to get better, and eventually it's a huge cycle, and, you know, get better, buy more Deoxys. Or Zygarde. I don't know if Zygarde's good. Zygarde's probably not good. Terrakion I know is good, but Terrakion's really a PvP thing, not really a anyways. It's this whole cycle. But I do still believe that there should be, like, there should be a way to get everything in the game by completely ignoring... You could completely ignore... I don't care. You know, you could completely ignore PvP, tournaments, all that stuff, and still get things, right? Like, it... Sometimes it works. Right, like, in a way, like, you're not gonna get a Keldeo with your own trainer ID, but you can get the money for it, right? So you can completely ignore PvP, just, at all, just don't even. But the fact that they locked the ancient key behind a portion of PvP is a little not great. I think, hold on. Let me look it up really quickly. That's the wrong one. Let me look it up really quickly. Where is it? Here we go. Ancient Dungeon. Oh my god, the drop... okay. I knew they had an increased drop rate. I didn't know it was plus 200%. Anyways, prizes, here we go. Clan War, alright. Okay, loop half. Oh, you know what, I can just look up, I can look it up in the item index, hold on. Okay. Ancient key, oh, it's like on the top, okay. Oh, okay. So it's more PvE than PvP. Because you could get... The only one you need PvP for is the loop half, and then you get the other drop in Altering Cave. And then the tooth half is either Casino or PP Shop. Okay. Loop half should be more accessible because it's too rare and ancient and altering cave and overpriced. It's overpriced? Oh my god. I literally just closed out of the thing. How overpriced is it? If it's like 1k plus, I'm done. 700? Okay, that's not. I'd be okay if it was like 500 or 650. 700 I feel like is a little high. I only have 500 Clan War tokens, and I don't think I've bought anything from that shop. Maybe it's just because I don't do competitive because I suck at it, and I can't think ahead, and it really hinders me in terms of everything, honestly. But that's okay. Oh, God. I don't know. It's... Look, Ancient Dungeon is great. I love Ancient Dungeon. I love going in there and just completely wrecking everything. But man, is it freaking hard to grind in. Even with the most perfect Deoxys you can get, you still gotta use like a million revives. You cannot escape it. Right? And if you're land grinding, you've got to do specific strategies, which is like, you can kill everything besides, I think it's, if you want to run away from sand slashes, you can, but I know you have to teleport away from X-Clouds, and then you can kill everything else, except for, I don't know, I have Water Pulse on my Deoxys just for the Macargos. I might put something else on there, but I just don't know. I don't think it gets a more powerful move than Water Pulse, unfortunately. It might get Earthquake, but my Deoxys is a special build, it's not a physical build. I don't know who would build a physical build for Deoxys, but be my guest, go ahead. Because I mean, it gets Zen Headbutt, I guess. But, like, who cares? Misses half the time anyways, because 90% accurate. It's fine. I don't know. Game needs to change. I don't know how to change it. Thank God that Brody hired other people, because I think he said that himself that he just really doesn't care about the game anymore. I'm pretty sure if you look up, because they did a Q&A in the Discord. I wasn't there, but I've heard from people that they did a Q&A with Brody on the official Discord, and he said something along the lines of, like, he was optimistic and, like, super into the game when it first came out, and then slowly over time he's just kind of, like, disappeared and not really cared. And I'm so glad that he's hired people like Void who do care about the game, and Void is making so much progress. It's insane. It's gone by so much faster. It's great. He's like on the way to getting the Unity patch out. It's just, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do account migration, because this is the live build, right? So if you grind, because the beta's out right now, the Unity beta's out right now. If you grind and get something on the beta, and then they account swap it to whatever the live service was, would you lose your stuff? Like, let's say you got a couple legendaries or whatever, or you rolled, like, I don't know, a ton of legendaries, right? Would it get overwritten? Or how would they do that? I would assume they'd do it by, like, whatever the last played date was on the live server. And whether or not you've played the beta. I don't know how that works, but maybe? I don't know. It's just really interesting, to say the least. But I'm not sure how we're gonna fix the market. I'll have to talk to a couple people. I could probably reach out to a financial advisor. I don't know. We'll have to see. But you know what would be dope? No, I don't. I don't know what would be dope. If we got another PPO server like Pokemon, this is the only fan game I've played. If I'm playing Pokemon, it's either this or it's the main series stuff. So I know a lot of people like Pokemon Revolution. The existing one and a brand new one for people who want to start over again. Interesting. Oh! You can leave. You can leave. Anyways. It's fine. I just feel like you could probably link 2 separate accounts with the same email, right? Like, I feel like you should be able to do that. I understand why, you know, you can't. But it would be like if it was different name, different password, nothing else affiliated with it, except for, like, same email, maybe same IP address. No idea. But either way. I'm trying to fix the game without knowing how the game works, and I'm all over the place right now. All I know is that the market is oversaturated, and I feel like rotating event decorations would help that a lot. Like, the 2014 ones are. How hard's the Hoenn Elite 4? Considering I was stuck on it for quite a while, I would say very. Make sure to get a Gastrodon for the, No, you can join blue or red or silver, and now it's just yellow and silver. I don't know. I don't care. I have joined. Okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're still talking about Pokemon Revolution, then it's like, okay. But I feel like this game has its own niche audience, which is Chromebook kids. Because if you type in, like, Pokemon, you know, online RPG, or maybe not that specific thing, but still the same account, I meant? Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. It's... Thank you, DSZZZ, for the Pokeballs. I appreciate it. I'll send you one back. Does anyone know the holdup with the Unity thing? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. You mentioned that you were banned 18 months ago. I believe that they put in a new policy where if you were banned before 2022, you can make a new account without any repercussions. So, I forgot to bring a waterfall Pokemon to the Elite Four. You don't need the Pokemon to know HMs anymore. HMs can just be used from your inventory, so you have to go get I mean, you still can. You don't need the waterfall HM. You could technically just keep going. I don't know. Okay, well, if you have a waterfall Pokemon, then that's fine. Oh, okay. Alright, well, good luck with that. Yeah, so the Chromebook kids will be back once probably a bunch of people start posting that, oh, the Unity update's out now, and you can finally play that. So that'll include me, that'll include Cole, that'll include... That's all I know, because I know Oppie's dead. Oh, I mean Rother. But Rother really only does PvP stuff, and I don't think he'll really care. Which is, by the way, Rother is one of the people that I'm going to be consulting for the higher tier stuff, right? So that would be treasure hunting, early PvP teams, all that sort of stuff for all my videos. Because he's said, I don't really want to make them. Yeah, I'll share knowledge with you. Or he sent me one message, and I think that was most of it. But he didn't explicitly say if it was going to be a collab or if it was going to be something else. Because I just kind of want, you know, I just kind of want a basic strategy, and then I can kind of, you know, branch off into other things Like how you could turn the strategy around for different Pokemon, like world bosses. That sort of thing. Just not... I don't know. The early game stuff, like, I can do things like, I can do Philanthropist points. Philanthropist points are easy. It's just donate. Like, donate to Alter, spam World Blessings, play a lot during events. You know, it's a lot of that. Money making is a little bit harder. I'll probably consult him because I know that the market is super oversaturated with everything right now. I don't know. I don't really think there's a really good way to make money besides, you know, grinding and selling event decorations. Because event decorations, oh my god. My scarf right now, the scarf that I'm wearing, it's from 2018. That'll easily go for like 200 million or something crazy. Like, it's nuts. Maybe not 200 million, because 200 million is a little extreme. But like, there are people that can afford it. And there's a lot of them that can afford it. Like, seriously. I regret selling my... mining is pretty... It used to be a thing of, oh, it's just free money. Now? I'm not sure. I'm not like a huge miner. I'll go into Ancient Dungeon and be like, oh, Rainbow Gem. Where'd I find info about Unity? So they have a Discord. If you go into the in-game chat and type /Discord, it will bring you to the invite link. And that it has an entire section. It's got like bug fixes, it's got technical issues and all this sort of stuff, and there's all these patch notes, and like every week Void does an update. Yeah. In PPO, you can go and you can type /Discord. I think the command's still active. If it's not active, you just go on their website and they have a Discord link somewhere. I think it's on the home page. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's a Discord. I'm happy you're streaming more Pokemon Planet. Keep up good work. I'll try to, but with the whole, you know, kind of don't have a fan base anymore, which is okay. I'm slowly starting to gain back people. It's not as many as I used to have, because I used to get 1,000 views in a day easily. Now I'm struggling. I'm so struggling. Maybe it's because I've been inactive for so long. That's probably it. But I hope when people, you know, I hope that when I start posting again and that, like, new people find me, they'll be like, holy crap, and then I get a new audience, right? That's my whole business model, is I cater to people that... My mindset for my videos are like, okay, what is the biggest problem facing people that I have not covered yet? I still can't believe how you and I got on each other's necks. It's been so long, I don't even remember any... Like, I remember you, obviously, but like, yeah. You a nerd? Yeah, that's me, hi. I don't know. I don't really remember any of our interactions, per se. I do remember having you as a Discord friend, though. That was... Oh my god, I was like 14 then. Oh, man. I still can't believe how young I was when I first started making stuff, and people watched it and people liked it. I don't know why. Cole is like 29, I think. Maybe like a slight bit older. Brody still run the game anymore or not? It's a yes, but he doesn't really care. Again, he's explicitly said that in one of the Q&A sessions that they did on the Discord, where everybody got into a voice chat. I wasn't there because I don't know when it was. I didn't hear about this until somebody said it in my chat a couple nights ago when I was streaming, and he basically just said, I just don't really care anymore. He's kind of lost interest. So Robin is a new developer, and he's been doing a ton of good work, man. Robin's been amazing. Or sorry, not Robin, Void. Rest in peace, Robin. Unfortunately. Yeah, I know. I meant Void. I did not mean Robin. Robin did good work too, though. He was amazing. Both of them were amazing. Yeah. I corrected myself. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh well. There's a bunch of people that I've met that are like, yeah, I've messaged Brody, like, they have, like, you know, a degree in computer science, and they can code stuff really well, and they've messaged Brody, and he just won't do anything. Like, people have offered to, like, make music, and people have offered to do all this stuff, and he's just not, like, I can understand, I don't know. I can understand being selective, like, obviously you have to show, like, you know, ID, proof of credentials, all that sort of stuff. But, I mean, man. I don't know. It's just been interesting, to say the least. I was planning to do art for the maid costume. Yeah, the real only thing that he'll, like, he'll take applications for are mods, which at this rate it's just like mods are essentially just really freaking active people and people that are really active in chat. I know the forming anything, and it would be really easy for him to see. That's the problem, is that instead of it being a community game and what the community wants, it's kind of like I don't know. Everyone and their mom is a mod. Dude, Rother's a mod. Like, come on. No, I'm just kidding. Rother's awesome. Yeah, everybody's a freaking mod now. I swear, it's nuts. Like, the ones that I remember, there should be something where if you complete all the achievements, you could get mod. That's a little bit extreme. Because then that would be like, okay, think of it this way. If somebody completely, not mod, nah, well, maybe something else then. Yeah, think of it like this. If you could get mod as just, like, just out of nowhere, right? Like, if it was something like completing all of the achievements or something. Do you know how many people would abuse that? They would abuse it so freaking hard. When I saw Rother as a mod in your video, I was like, Rother's a mod? Real I just remember the mods to be obnoxious asses. So, Anub's okay. Anub used to check over my videos to make sure I wasn't breaking any rules. I sent him the original video where I went to show you how to use a controller with the game. And I was like, is this okay? And he's like, yeah. And he would check over my videos, and he was great. Ace used to pop up in my chat a while ago. That was when I was like, you know, known. And that's one thing I also don't get. I would make alts and ruin the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, what would some guy that's like, I did not like Ace? Okay, well, I don't know. Ace has muted me a couple times, but it was deserved, but... Gamerman, his hands down best mod, but banned himself after breaking the rules. Yeah, he sent, like, death threats or something crazy. Right? Was that it? I don't know. It's been a while. I used to be good friends with Gamerman. Who else is there? I don't know. I think all the mods are pretty chill. Well, that's coming from me because, you know, the guy who does not talk in chat whatsoever and just kind of sits here and grinds. You know, there's a simple list, and I don't think people understand how simple the list is of things to do to not get banned, or to not get muted, or to not, you know, get on people's bad side. And they just want to do whatever they want. I don't like Omega Zephyro, that mod abuses power. Well, he's not a mod anymore. I don't even think he plays the game. They should have a limited amount of mods. They should have a couple chat mods, one global mod, and then a squad of people trying to do, like, bug fixing, bot banning, all that sort of stuff, instead of just, you know, chat mods, but either way. That's insane. I don't know. I never really cared too much about... Well, I don't want to say that. Yeah, he isn't anymore. Yeah, I remember he used to be when I started playing, and then my friend created a mining bot when he was offline and the mods didn't notice. Yeah. Exactly. How's my grind going? I found a Snover and killed it. Willingly, by the way. I didn't like, you know, it wasn't like a bad thing. It was like, oh, a Snover. I don't care because it's sync timid. So, like, who cares? I don't know. Really? You can't use 2 accounts at the same time. I thought that was a feature. You know, like it was a thing of... Like, I know they have, like, some IP, regulations, of course. Right, like, you couldn't send, you know, presents to the same person or whatever, but you could still, like, trade with them. You can do different windows, I think. Okay, that's fine. That's what I was about to say. You can't? You'll be banned? Really? They're playing hardball. I know a lot of people were like, oh yeah, you know, sure, trading is perfectly normal. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, if you mean, okay, if you mean like 2 accounts grinding at the same time, no, that's... There's code in the client preventing you from using speed hacking. If it's hard-coded in the client, can't I just bypass it? I don't know, you'll have to talk to someone that's more, familiar with that sort of thing, because I have taken a couple cyber classes. Have I learned anything from it? No, I haven't. I took one last semester, and then I took one my sophomore year of high school. So, I don't know. Oh, and that sophomore year of high school one was for 2 months, because that was COVID year. So, that wasn't good. I don't know. You'll have to talk to someone else about that. It's action script, useless. I don't know. Like, I know a lot of people were like, oh yeah, you should totally bring back Pokemon. Like, every single freaking video, I would get comments like, you should bring back Pokemon, bring back Pokemon, blah, 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 all this crap. And then I like do it, and then everybody's like, oh, game sucks, why the hell are you doing this? And I'm like, the internet's so... I just don't understand it. Should bring back, like, okay, I'll do a couple streams with normal Pokemon. I'm planning to do a National Dex run of Pokemon Silver. I hope. I'll have to play through a couple games, but I can probably complete the National Dex in Silver. I think if I play, I'm pretty sure Silver, Crystal, and Yellow will get me National Dex. I mean, I'll have to restart Yellow a couple times, but that's fine. I don't mind. Should bring back the old humor? Oh my god, don't even freaking talk about it. I don't even remember what my old humor was. Whatever it was, I was 14 or 13, 14 and stupid, so... No, I wasn't 13. There's no way I was 13 when I started making videos on this game. I was 14, because that's when I got my laptop. And then I started doing, should be edgier to appeal to a younger audience? I think I can appeal to a younger audience just by telling them what to do, because people are clueless, and I can capitalize on that. I'm just saying. Like, if you make a video, how to move Snorlax, how to get the Pokeflute, you get, like, easy 2K views. Like, it's not a lot, but it's a lot in terms of, you know, the player base. I don't know. One thing I'm not going to be doing, unfortunately, is probably not spending any more money on this game. I've played since 2016, but I made videos during 2019. I started in 2017. I made videos from 2018 to 2020, and then stopped. I feel like I should just have like a couple weeks where I just do everything in my idea list, and then I can go back to making like Siege and Halo videos, because I love Halo. And then nobody watched me, so it's okay. You know, because I'm not good at shooters. I do want to do a couple things with my friend group, though. That would be interesting. I'm just not sure, man. And then I was like, oh yeah, I should just quit YouTube entirely. Just don't even worry about it anymore. Which, I would do that now, except for the fact that I've made 2 whole comebacks, neither of which have succeeded. The first one was when I started posting Siege videos. The second was, oh god. That was when I started making Halo content. I made 2 videos, but I had to take one of them down because of, some interesting things that were said. But I don't know. Like, okay. Games just suck now, man. 2018, I started counting at 2023. Oh, okay. Yeah. I just don't know. Being a YouTuber it's hard. It is so hard. I know a lot of people are like, you just, you know, you hit record, or you turn on a camera and you do nothing, right? If you don't want people to watch your videos and you're just doing it because, oh, it'd be funny, you know, like I did it when I was 13, I just posted whatever I felt like, right? Nobody's gonna watch that. Unfortunately, I mean, some people might. Occasionally it works. It's not often, but occasionally. No, you've gotta learn how to edit. You've gotta learn how to do everything, because if you just post something from your phone, it's not gonna do well. And if you have a channel with no subscribers, it's not really gonna get recommended at all. Because believe it or not, everybody wants to be a YouTuber. And there's what? There's 8 billion people in the world now? Yeah. The chances of me getting past, like, 10,000 subscribers are it's extremely slim. I would hate it. Good. Please don't. It's torture. I don't know. I think it's fun. Exactly. No, there's probably a ton of other people that do not want to be a YouTuber, but it's a lot of stress. I think it's fun just to post whatever, and then just people complain. Wait, why do I care? Nowadays, re-uploading someone else's YouTube shorts is a money-making method nowadays for 2023 when creators get a share of the profits. Wow. Interesting. I'll see if I can... Okay. The problem is that, like... I've jumped back and forth from, like, oh, I want to make this stuff. Like, I genuinely want to make Pokemon Planet content. PPO shorts would be fun? Yeah, but what would I do? Cool tips? I could give you a few. I'll think about it. Maybe if I run out of videos to make, because I want to do videos first. With a Surfmon? Aren't you like... Do gym badges not counteract you? Like, do gym badges like not have an effect on HMs in this game? Can you just bypass everything? If so, someone should look into that. That's a huge exploit right there. Interesting. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, you could just buy... Yeah, obviously. Like, that's what I mean. Like, using HMs. Like, if you get a Pokemon with Cut before you beat Misty, just by, like, buying one, you can't... I guess. I didn't know this. I thought they had a cap on gym badges where you couldn't use the HM before you get the other gym badge, but I guess not. Okay, cool. Interesting. No, I do not want to make shorts. I don't have HM dive. Well, okay, that's different. That's different. Cause you're not gonna use dive until you're like, you know, in Hoenn. And dive's really not that... Dive is not a game-breaking HM, like Cut or Surf. That's a little different. Oh, Waterfall's a little different as well, because you don't technically need Waterfall until you get to Hoenn. So, I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to... The main thing about this is, like, I want to make videos. That's what I want to do. I don't want to make shorts. I don't want to... To be honest, I really don't want to stream, but I'm trying to build an audience. Like, okay, I like being here. Okay? I like sitting here, talking to you guys, interacting with you guys, and just grinding. It's nice, it's fun, but... I like making videos more because it's kind of just like, I'm a very introverted person. So, the first couple minutes of a stream is a little jarring. Oh, yeah, no, exactly. Like, it's... I almost left right there? Come on. Like, I like streaming, it's just, I like making videos more, right? Like, they're both good things. I like making videos more, and I don't know. Nobody watches stream highlights, everybody watches videos. So it would give me a lot more. So unfortunately, if you guys don't know the plan already, I am planning to stream until the Unity update comes out, and then I have a whole list of video ideas to do. And once I'm done with that video idea list, you got so many presents. I'm saving it for people that send me presents, so I can just send them back to them. That's what I'm saving them for, at least. I don't know. People tend to send me... when is Unity coming out? Next month. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Thanks, Ethan. What ledge are you gonna hunt now? I don't know. Good question. I might do... I don't want to do another beast, because I've already gotten Suicune. If I was going for something with, like, an enhanced item, it would either be Entei or Latios. Mew? I already have a Mew. Right here. Thank you, Juan9999. That's a lot of nines. Oh my god, how many nines is that? I can barely count. Okay. Cool. Mewtwo don't exist yet, cause raids. Raids don't. They were like, oh yeah, raids coming soon in 2018, and then they were like, we're like, where is it? And they're like, coming soon, and we're like, get a second Mewtwo. I think I sold my old C map, because old C maps used to go for like 4 million, so I hunted it and then sold it, because I'm like, I'm not going back there. I'll probably pick up another one, but I don't know, just for the hell of it. I don't know what I'm gonna hunt next. I genuinely don't. Like, Xerneas is fine right now. Right. It's, yeah, anyways. I don't know, man. One of the most tragic things in Pokemon Planet is the first ever summer event having Eevee evolutions, but never returned? What? Well, I haven't played back that far. If you're talking about, like, 2016, 2015, I was, like, 10 in 2015. So, you know, didn't really have a whole lot of computer access, unfortunately. What about Latios? I'm thinking about Latios, but I'm not completely sold on it yet. Oh, you know what? I'm really thinking about going and hunting Shaman. That's one thing that I want to do, is I want to hunt Shaman. Because if you're talking about, like, a full odds legendary that you want to go get, you could go get, like... I got Mew already. Mew is something you can enhance chances with, unless it's, you know, GM, honey, whatever. I kind of want to go for Shaman. I might go for Shaman. It's either that or, like, Regigigas. And I really don't want to get Regigigas. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. I would have to, like... If I were to run from everything, I wouldn't get any money. I'd be wasting my time in Ancient Dungeon. If I kill everything, it's gonna take forever. How do you get Regigigas? Ancient Dungeon. An Ancient Dungeon is... I don't know. I think it's fun to grind, and a lot of people say that it's, like, terrible and they hate it. I don't think it's that bad. Maybe it's because I can sit here for long periods of time and, you know, go crazy. Oh, I also need to remake the Ancient Dungeon guide because my last one was awful. The one I made in, like, 2019. And that was a re-upload. The old one was awful. It was... Anyways. No, but I'll probably go for Shaman once the Christmas event ends. Well, first, I'm probably not gonna hunt anything until I'm done with the extensive plethora of videos that I want to get out before, you know, before I start streaming again. And I don't know if I'll have time for all that. I don't know. I'll have to talk to people. I'm so curious on how the game is gonna change. Because if it's like a complete overhaul, I'm gonna have to learn stuff, and that's gonna take me a while. Because I want to do a huge, big, you know, look, it's the Unity update. It's back, everybody. Rejoice, Chromebook players. And, you know, this whole thing, and just like announce that it's back, it's not dead. Everything's going down, and then I would probably have to... It would either be just, like, a couple things that change, or it would be like the entire game gets an overhaul. And it's looking like the entire game is gonna get an overhaul. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe not, because maybe it's just like a UI overhaul. I know they're making the inventory a lot worse. Like, at least I think it's a lot worse. Because they're making it like where it has like a block, and then it has, wait, what's gonna change? A lot. Yeah. The whole font is gonna change. They're changing it to like, instead of like, you know, just like the pixel standard whatever, it's gonna be like some sort of Arial font? Maybe something that's like easy to read. I don't know. It's like a really smooth looking thing. I know they're doing megas because they put that on the test server for a while. I hope to God they're doing Kalos. They completely changed how the inventory is set up, where instead of having, you see like this, where it's just like, it's a tiny compact thing. With all this, it's got like, for instance, if I go to this Ultra Ball here, it would be the first thing on my inventory. So it would have a block, right? And it would say Ultra Ball, and then it would have a description of the item, and it would be like, you know, 2 items per row or whatever. It looks really, I don't know. I don't like it. It looks really chunky. But that's me. I know they're trying to put in stuff like more achievements, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Like, more achievements, more... More achievements, more, like, trainer levels. I know there's supposed to be, like, a berry farming thing that I think they were talking about. It's a lot. I don't know. If you want the full list, it's in the Discord. There's a whole thing in the beta section. There's a whole patch notes thing. Right now, they're just trying to make everything work. Because it's kind of just like an interesting mess of code right now, I would assume. But they're trying to make it work, and I commend Void for doing that. He's great. Anyways. I don't know. I kind of want to do something else next stream. I really do. I kind of want to... Oh my god, that guy's a mod too? Man, everybody's a freaking mod now. Nuts. Anyways, I kind of want to do something else next stream. I know I'll have to make an entire new overlay, but I kind of want to play just like... I'm not sure if I'll play Pokemon. But I could stream, like, Jackbox. I hope they're actually going through with the update. I hope so, too. Because if I have had such a massive itch to try and get, like, videos back out. Like, yeah, you know, Pokemon Planet, return to former glory or whatever the hell. Right? And then I can't, because there's no new updates. And it's not like they're doing anything. So, I hope that it goes through too. But they said the ETA is gonna be early, do Jackbox or Minecraft for another stream? I don't... might do another Jackbox video. I don't know about a stream, though. Well, I guess it was meant to be a game that should be streamed, so I'll consider it. I was thinking more like just do like a shiny hunting stream or something like that, because I love shiny hunting. And right now I'm going for a shiny Piplup in BDSP because I haven't started a game with a shiny starter yet, and I kind of want to do that, and since BDSP is so freaking bad, I kind of want to get a shiny starter just to kind of soften it. You know? I don't know. We'll have to. I'd rather see you play some indie games. See, a lot of indie games I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. Okay, I'm gonna make so many people mad right now. I did not like Undertale. Yeah, shiny hunting's... I used to be a, well, quote-unquote professional shiny hunter when I was, like, 13, whatever. Anyways, I used to do a bunch of software setting. Anyways, did not like Undertale. Don't know why. I guess I just didn't enjoy the combat of it. Really wasn't getting into the story all too much. I don't know. It was... I know there's a lot of indie games. I love shiny hunting and auras. Yeah, I know you did, because you completed the freaking national dex for it. Which, I don't know how you did that. I just don't. Just don't know how you did it, but you did it, so congratulations on that, I guess. Undertale? Undertale's an indie game, right? That's kind of what triggered in my brain. Undertale's an indie game, right? I don't know. I didn't like it. And I know a lot of people loved Undertale. And or Deltarune. I don't know. I like some indie games. Superliminal is probably like one of my top 10 games. I love Superliminal. It's great. The aesthetic is amazing. And I love everything about that. Not really a lot of good games that you can come by nowadays, unfortunately. I love Assassin's Creed, but how they're handling the new games is not great. Hollow Knight... What do you play on? I'm on PC right now. I usually play everything on PC. If it's not on PC, I'm on my Switch, but that's mainly for, you know, Nintendo games. Every shiny horde Pokemon in Oris. That's nuts. I don't know. Stardew Valley, I've heard, is good. I like Animal Crossing, so I might... I pirate them, don't judge me. I'll buy them after I get money. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know. I think emulation is fine. Like, for old games, emulation is perfectly fine. Because nobody cares. Right? Or I guess Nintendo cares, but, like, everybody else is like, they're old games, and there's so many people doing it regardless, so what's the point? Right? That's actually one of my recommendations when people say, like, oh, yeah, you know, I got banned from the game. You know, what do I do? And I'm like, send them a ban appeal, and if it doesn't do anything, just go emulate a Pokemon game. By the way, everybody loves Gen 3. I do not love Gen 3. I don't know why. Gen 3 is probably my least favorite gen. No. Gen 9's taking the cake for my least favorite now. Like, I know Scarlet and Violet haven't been out for that long, but they're not great. I love Gen 7 because of... You mean Gen 6? Gen 6 was Megas. Gen 7 was Z-Moves. I see it more of a big deal if it's a game that hasn't sold well. Oh, well, Undertale, fucking... Everybody loves Undertale. 6, yep. I don't know. Indie games are interesting. Smaller developers are... Oh, you know what? There's one game that I really want to play, and it's made by an indie developer. It hasn't come out yet, but I want it so bad. It's called Squirrel with a Gun, and you play as a squirrel with a gun. And it's got, like, these really high-res textures. It was... you watch the trailer, and it's the weirdest thing and the best thing ever. It's awesome. Anyways... OST story, characters, Pokemon, hidden basements, lore. I mean, the OST is... Well, the OST is good regardless. That's I think, that's a universal thing with Pokemon games. Story, I will give it credit. I know my favorite is Gen 2 Johto, and the story in that game is basically non-existent. Let's calm down there, buddy. I'm not sure. I like Gen 2 Johto, just because it was something I grew up with. Like, it used to be Gen 5. Gen 5 used to be my favorite. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Ruby. I don't like Gen 2? Really? I know a lot of people are like, I don't like Gen 2 because it's too... I don't know if it's necessarily too hard. I know a lot of people complain about the movesets. The movesets are atrocious in Gen 2. I don't know. I just like it because of the Pokemon in general. Really? I mean, I get stuff like, you know, Yanma. What else? What are the other Pokemon that, like, can't evolve? Miltank, I guess? Gen 2, I think, is the only one I really haven't played. Sorry, can't say anything about that one. It bored me away. I think, okay, that's fine. I know. A lot of people don't like it. Favorite Pokemon to use in PPO? Deoxys or Xerneas. Either or. If you want to know my favorite Pokemon of all time, just in general, Honchkrow. I love Honchkrow. The starters kind of suck. Totodile and Cyndaquil kind of wreck the game. Chikorita really, really sucks. I mean, they don't suck as bad as, like... I think the Gen 6 starters were pretty weak. Right? In terms of, like, usage. Oh, yeah, obviously Chikorita's the worst. It's just, doesn't have good stats. All it gets is, like, it has good defenses, right? And then it gets stuff like light screen. I don't know. I always pick Totodile regardless. Gen 3 starters are definitely the best. I don't know. See, this is the weird thing, because everybody's like, oh man, you know, when I used to, like, older people, they were like, oh yeah, when Gen 3 came out, nobody played it. Like, I couldn't find anybody to play it with. And then now everybody is like, oh, Gen 3 was the best? I don't know. I like the Gen 1 starters too. I do not like Charmander though. You can go fuck yourself. Mudkip after evolving gets Mudshot and later Muddy Water in the game. It's the hardest game to speedrun. It's something. Let me tell ya. But you killed it? Yeah, I don't care. It was a shiny Beautyfly. I genuinely do not care. I don't know. I'll have to do another Gen 3 playthrough, because I haven't played a Gen 3 game since I played Emerald a couple months ago. What you hunting today? I don't know how to explain this. It's down in the corner of my screen. You know. Anyways. I'm sorry. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, sorry. No. It's okay. I understand. It's just a lot of people come in clueless, and then I'm like, you know, it's just down there. No, it's completely okay. I understand. I have no GM, so right now I'm just grinding for money. I can't help you there, because I don't know how to make money, apparently, because my money-making guide is really outdated. At least I like to think it is. I know a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, no, it's not outdated. And then I look at it, and I'm like, nothing about any of this would work, right? Or everything about this, just, it wouldn't work, right? Because when I released that video, the flying gem market got so oversaturated, it's I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like GBA sound font? I liked Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I can tell you that. It's been a while. Your money-making guide helped me tons when I was poor. How long ago was that, though? Nothing is expensive anymore? Yeah, so, like, exactly. Why do you even need money in the first place? Like, if you want to buy GM for a year, it's only 9 million. I haven't played this game in, like, 2 years. Well, if you want to play it again, wait for another month. Because, only watching this because of you, that's fine. Okay. I know a lot of people say I'm a living legend, and I don't understand it. Anyways, I appreciate you dropping by, but if you do want to come back to this game, please wait for another month or two once they kind of turn on the Unity patch, because once that goes through, the game is going to completely change, and hopefully the player base is going to come back, and hopefully, you know, everybody can get their shit together, but only 9 million. Yeah, exactly. If you want to buy a 1-year GM, it's only 9 mil. Which, considering you can get 9 mil just by grinding in about 2 weeks, like, I mean, if you grind really hard, like, if you don't have anything to do for 2 weeks, I'm only playing again if my account gets unbanned? When did your account get banned? Because if it was before 2022, you can go and make another account with that same email. Just, I don't know. There's no repercussions for it, but they changed the policy on that, so anyone who got banned before 2022 can make a... I'll make a return and see what's up after Unity. I hope it comes out soon, because I'm I'm starting to, you know, not... I'm starting to get a little impatient. Yeah, right now I'm getting impatient. I know I can make a new one, but I already beat the game and I got a lot of stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, just... If you just don't want to restart, then yeah. Just send him a ban appeal thing. Whenever I'll find presents, I'll just send them to you. Alright, well, I appreciate it, man. Thanks. Easiest way to get Christmas coins. Or I can go spam buy ability capsules. Oh, that's also one thing. Every event has had ability capsules in their shop, and it's ability caps used to be like 800k, and now they're like 200k. It's nuts. I don't know. I used to get bored real fast, so I watched anime while cropping both Chrome tabs? Okay, interesting. I don't know. I would usually sit back and just kind of left-right grind, and then, like, watch YouTube on my phone. I don't know. I didn't really do much while grinding. Miracle Bear used to be more expensive than the capsule itself. Oh my god, I completely forgot that that thing existed. I completely forgot that crafting is really, like, useless. Except for, like, enhanced items, you don't really use it for, or enhanced items and ancient key. Other than that, really don't have a use for it. Oh, and golden effort brace. It's so irrelevant at this point, right? Like, just buy the ability capsule. Right? Everybody was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna go hunt for a Miracle Berry. And then now it's just like, there's so many ability capsules out there. The market, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do. I just don't. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think Legendary Bait got a price slash as well, because a ton of people were finding Legendary Bait. Or, yeah, only it's really only used for, like, golden effort brace, enhanced items, crafting, like, rod upgrades or pickaxe upgrades. And that's kind of it. Right? Am I missing something? Oh, an ancient key, that's right. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens when Unity comes out. That's okay. Anyways, breezing past that, I am gonna end stream right now. I do appreciate you guys coming by. I'll be streaming at some point next week. I don't know if I'll be streaming this weekend. Probably not this weekend. I think I'm busy this weekend, unfortunately, but I will be hopefully streaming at least once, maybe twice next week. Let me tell you, one time I was buying GM70, I got 2 for 175. God damn. That's cool. I ghosted. Oh my god. Anyways, I hope to see you all when the Unity patch drops. I hope to God that it drops soon, because, man, do I want to get back to making videos on this game. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate all your support, and I'll see you later.